if you're anything like me, you start to see everything that's going on in your life and in the world through a spiritual lens, everything. And because you possibly do that, and I do it, kind of makes it a little bit more exciting and makes not everything that's happening on this planet so hard. I'm hearing that so much. It's so hard. It's so hard. Why do we want to keep programming that it's so hard? We are on the bottom of the spiritual totem pole. Us humans, we're learning every second of every day, and you know that, and I know that. And then when we start filtering it in, the things we're doing through that lens, guess what it does? It helps you hold your light. It helps you hold your light. Now, that doesn't mean the hard stuff doesn't come up. So one of the things I've been doing that's been really challenging and kind of embarrassing, to be honest, to who I don't know myself, but is so for the last few months, about 15 months, I've been working with my horse named Steckler. And I lease him. I didn't know anything about horses when I signed up for this. I was total novice. I rode when I was a kid, but whatever, it was all gone because I had been thrown. So I had a little bit of trauma. Now I've been working with him. He's big, he's beautiful. He's the Brad Pitt of horses. Unbelievably stunning. Okay, so what I've been doing that's been really hard for me, it's getting easier, is lunge him. And if you're a horse person, you know what this is. So lunging is when you work with them on the ground. I'm not riding him when I'm doing this. You have him on a long rope, okay? And he goes around, maybe you've seen people do that. You stand in the middle and you direct him through the rope and through your hands. And sometimes you'll have like a whip, not a whip to hit him, but a whip. But I was using the whip and I was getting like all caught up in like, what do I do with it? I have too much stuff in my hand. So now I just use the rope, which is very helpful. And you get him to walk on your command, trot on your command, or canter on your command. And of course, stop on your command. So hard for me. Like unbelievably hard to the point of like breakdown. Here's why. So you stand in like this box, like this, my trainer has created this, like, this is your box. Okay. Your boundary. This is your boundary. And this is your box. He cannot come in your box. Now he's huge. And a couple of times I've got him cantering and he starts bucking and doing this whole dance. I'm like, yeah. And I kind of like freak out and lose it. And my trainer's like, he can express himself. Stand in your power. So as a spiritual warrior, I teach about personal power all day long. It is my passion. I love it. I love watching people step into their power. And this horse has taught me and is teaching me all the places that I'm still not holding my power. And it's painful and embarrassing to who, like I said, I don't know, and whatever, I feel embarrassed, but whatever. But he's teaching me about my boundaries. So you're in this box, right? This box that she's created, and he's not allowed in the box. Here's what he does. If I space out, I'm talking even for a millisecond, if I'm not present, he knows it, and he'll come in the box. He'll sneak in the box. If he knows that I'm not in my power and I'm like a little nervous and scared, he will come into my box. If he knows that I'm in my head in any way, he will come into the box every single time. Now it's getting better. And because I wasn't holding my boundaries, he would go in the box and he would do his little thing and make a loop, and he knew exactly what he's supposed to do. 100 times. He's a 14-year-old horse. He's been lunged a billion times. He was trained by one of the top trainers in the country. He knows what he's supposed to do. Okay. But he doesn't. He's like, she's not paying attention. She's a pushover. Let's see what I can get away with. So he was doing it and I would get upset. And Kate, my trainer, would be like, tell him to get out of your space. Like she would get big, get him out of there. And so I'd be like, can you get out of my space, Steckler? Can you with that rope? It wasn't working. It just wasn't working. And what he was showing me was that there are places that I still let people, not a bunch, but enough that it's coming up in the training. See, I wanted to justify it. That's them like, well, I don't want you to think that I'm still this like really boundaryless and fucked up. That was totally my ego. When the truth is, this is one thing I'm still working on in my life, is the people pleaser. It's like wanting everybody to be happy, wanting people to like me, all that stuff. It's still a work in progress. I'm still a work in progress. Holy camoli. So she's like, get him out of your box. But it showed me the places where I will let things slide in my own life. Like, oh, it wasn't that bad. You can come in my box. Even though I didn't ask you, even though I asked you not to come into my box, you can come into my box. I was literally just thinking something so sexual, because when like box, like the box. And when I was younger, I had no boundaries around my box, my literal vagina box. No boundaries. I was promiscuous. Let's just leave it at that. because I wanted someone to love me. I had no parents. I was basically a foster kid. So I would look for love through my box, and no boundaries, no freaking boundaries. I started learning boundaries. I've done a ton of work around that, ton. And now I'm married to an amazing person. So, but there's like places where I'm still letting people in my box. And what Steckler is teaching me is that it's sneaky, and I can let it slide. Either out of laziness, not like, oh, I just want to deal with that. Fine, whatever, come in my box. Or fear, like, oh, I'm afraid if I tell you to get out of my box, you're going to get mad at me. I don't like people mad at me. 3, like confusion, like, well, I don't really know what to do, so just come in my box. And this is showing me, it's just showing me the places where I am leaking power in a big, big way. So the other day, I had a breakthrough. And I was having Kate out there with me, and now she won't come out there with me. It's just me and Steckler. And at first I was like, she's like, you got it, you don't need, and now I don't call for her. I got it, but I don't got it, and I got it at the same time. So the other day, went around, walked him around. The second round, I don't know, he probably must have felt me in my fear or something. He came in my box, and Kate saw it from the stable, and she was like, get out of the box. So he came around again, and he tried it again, and I, get out. And I energetically pushed him out of the box, and he was like, oh, okay, she really means business. All right. And he respected me. And he did not one more time try to come in my box that whole session, because I had to get big. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mean. I got big. Like, don't you come in my space. Don't you come in my space. And here's what it also taught me, was that he was like, okay, she means business. And, he would, go around, and it was like, he listened, he respected me. And it really, really is going to help my relationship with him. He wanted me to get big. He wanted me to have boundaries. And people do. We want those parameters from other people, even if it's uncomfortable. If someone says no, but they really mean yes, or yes and they really mean no, it just creates so much messiness. And I've had to learn that so many times. And I've gotten better about my no. I've definitely gotten better about my no, and I've gotten better about my yes too. But Steckler has shown me, oh my gosh, I still have blind spots. But that moment when I saw that horse, okay. And another thing, he wasn't mad at me. He let it go. It's us humans that go, oh my God, I just yelled at him. They're going to be mad at me. What's going to happen? Oh my God, is it going to affect my relationship with them? No. In leadership, which horses are leaders, right? In leadership, you do it, you move on, new moment. New moment, over and over and over and over and over again. New moment, new moment, new moment. We don't have to hold on to the past, but we do. We do, and the fear and all that stuff. So this horse is teaching me so much. I can't even tell you how fantastic it is, and how much that he is showing that people do want this. We need boundaries. Kids, oh my God, kids, they want boundaries. I was a preschool teacher for 10 years. They respected me when I gave them boundaries. They did not respect me when I was being a pushover. And then it was mayhem in the classroom. So many lessons all around. In the PS, I'm going to invite you to book a call with me if you would like to hear about how to come to Cave Creek, Arizona and work with the horses. We've been doing equine healing retreats. We just did a full year of them, except for the summer, it's too hot. And we sold out every single one of them. Right now, we are enrolling into the fall. We have a couple spots open in October. We have 2 retreats that we're running in October too. We have a couple spots open, and here's the kicker. The price goes up in November. The price will go up in November. So if you've been following me and you've been wondering about these retreats, book a call. The last thing I'll say is it's a free call, and we'll see if it's a good fit for you, because it's got to be a good fit for everybody. So, but definitely don't hold back if you're if you're interested in coming to Arizona and learning from the horses. But here's what I'll say. After being in the healing arts for 25 years, never, ever, 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 ever have I seen anything like these retreats with these horses. I've never seen transformation occur so deeply and so fast for people ever. I wish every single person I knew could do it. I'm serious. Like I would go sing this from the rooftops. It's amazing. And if I haven't said this already, you get your own horse. So I haven't done a lot of research on other centers because we've been doing this very grassroots, but I haven't heard of that yet, where you get your own horse for 3 days. So it's a 5-day experience. Fly in Thursday, leave on Monday, but then you have 3 full days with your horse, private chef, the whole 9 yards. So book a call, especially do it now to see about October before we raise the prices. There's a lot of changes coming in November that I'll talk soon. And I will also be holding a webinar, like an informational Zoom, to share more about the retreats as well. I think that's the week of the 7th sometime. But if you're excited and want to know now, jump on a call with me. They're going to go fast. They always do, the spots. So don't be like, I don't know. But if you are in the I don't know and your heart's not feeling it, then maybe it's not the right fit for you. But if your heart's feeling it, but you're going, I don't know, but your heart's going, oh, then definitely book a call. All right. My name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next